Fear is a conscious awareness that you're in danger. We don't have a fear system, a fear circuit in our brain. We have defense circuits, thermoregulatory circuits, eating circuits, and so forth. All of these can make us feel fearful or anxious. They can also, many of them can also make us feel pleasure. What we feel is cognitively constructed in our brains on the basis of certain non-conscious ingredients that are put together. The brain is processing what that stimulus is. That stimulus at the same time is going into the brain, triggering memories that you may have about past events with that stimulus. As a child, you begin to learn certain facts about experiences. You learn that in a situation where your heart is beating fast and there's some stimulus that someone has told you is a source of danger, you now begin to feel fear, because when you were very young, your parents may have said, "Oh, you must have been so afraid when you saw that snake." And you begin to categorize or build up these catalogs of experiences. These kinds of things are fear experiences. So your brain is processing the image of the snake and creating a representation of that. That representation is going to memory systems, retrieving memories that you have of experiences you may have had with snakes, or just facts you know about snakes, that they're reptiles, that they're dangerous, and so forth. So these things are beginning to coalesce in consciousness into a cognitive kind of consciousness. There's no emotion there at this point because it's just perception and memory. Now, the emotion begins to come when the consequences of activating the defense system are happening at the same time. So in addition to creating a perceptual representation and a memory representation, the threat is also going to the amygdala. It's also activating the so-called arousal systems of the brain that increase alertness and attention to the environment. Because of this, the attention is now focused on that snake. Based on the sensory stimulus, the memory about that stimulus in the past, the fact that your defense system is aroused and causing your heart to beat fast and so forth, the fact that you've activated a schema of fear because you know that snakes are dangerous in a cold cognitive sense, all of that is now coming together in your mind in a kind of workspace of the mind called working memory, where it all comes together as fear.